amateur MMA in the bantamweight division. 21-year-old Mubibullah Safi faces 25-year-old Catalin Predica. Height and reach advantage for the Manchester top team product. He is taking on the Sheffield Shootfighters. Predica in the red corner.
Sending back kick to the body there from Safi, showing the taekwondo. He's got very fast hips. He switches stances. He fires the kicks in beautifully as well, as we're seeing here. Heavy leg kick again. That's the second one he's landed, and it's spun Predica around. Oh, there's a level change. Nice, beautiful entry.
Like butter there from Safi in the blue corner. Quick kicks. You could see him dig his toes in, and in came the shot. Beautiful.
Defensive techniques here from Predica off the back, full guard, holding on to the head. Potentially might be looking to promote the stand-up in this position. Safi, conversely, has to use those body shots to disengage the hands and get his head higher to the sky. There he's got the affordance for heavier shots and to pass the guard into a more dominant position.
Mubibullah Safi in top control here, being stifled, as you said, from Predica, who has just cinched up that head and arm control to break posture and prevent the worst of any outcome here. But what a skill level from both fighters. I really think it's gone up a notch here in this match.
Yeah, we start to see that as we maneuver our way through the card. You know, this is the last fight on the preliminaries before we go to the main card. So, of course, the skill set and the experience goes up to a higher level.
Especially given the fact, as we mentioned on the walkouts, their amateur experience in other martial arts. That all counts for something. You might have only had a handful of MMA fights, but the decision-making we're seeing from the shuffling of the hips and the when they're gripping, when they're waiting, when they're going, when they're moving, it's all very measured.
Safi measuring the target here with the chin underneath the head. Using that to elongate his opponent now. He could use it as a targeting technique as well.
Safi struggling here to pass guard or open up. Anything super meaningful.
I find it difficult because he's got his head broken down in this postural breakage, and previously, just a second ago, Predica had the overhook, which can promote the triangle or the sweep. But now you see Safi has the pressure. Now he's got the posture, all heavy body shot, looking to get past the legs here. Nice ground and pound from Safi.
Heavy punches here from Safi. And I like the fact that Cat Atkinson is letting this thing play out, Dean. It's an important struggle for position here as both fighters look to make their game.
Yeah, it's this conundrum here of the postural breakage on the bottom side position from Predica. He's controlling, preventing the damage. You know, on the other side of the coin, we see Safi got to get that head to the sky. Massive success the second he got the head to the sky and started to posture up. Just like this. Now he's got the opportunity. He's got to be careful of the up kicks, but he can punch through the guard if he avoids the triangle. Look at this ground and pound. The second he got out of the guard, there was some definitive ground and pound from Safi in that top position.
Well, it was an intriguing round where Safi showed 3 quick connections with those kicks and then sprinting off his toes into that double leg takedown. Predica showing survival skills. How does this play out moving into the second?
Well, we know Safi can take the takedown and dominate that top position. He might try and utilize the takedown and then pass as he gets the takedown to the canvas. But, I mean, the prescription really for Safi is the same. To get the takedown, dominate that top position, ground and pound to keep the ref happy. You know, the job is to win here, not to expose yourself to triangles and up kicks. You know, Safi playing the safe game in that top position. Predica holding on, obviously looking for the stand-up. If he wants to keep this fight standing, when he fires, he's got to retract the legs. When he fires, he's got to move off circularly. He's going to be ready to sprawl and dig those underhooks to avoid the takedown.
Well, Safi could not wait to get to the center of the cage. We saw him on the walkouts. He didn't have his eyes off Predica walking in. Focus to the nth degree between this one at the top of the prelims, moving forward here on Cage Steel 33. Mubibullah Safi faces off against Catalin Predica. This at 62 kilos. Overhand right there from Safi. Predica with the head movement. Tight guard here from Predica. Question mark kick from Safi. Safi straight into the shot.
Got the hips in here now, could go for the high crotch inside trip attempt though from Predica. It's nice work to negate that takedown advance from Safi. Safi still with the outside position here. The key is underhooks up against the cage for Safi. He's got to pummel in that right arm. Potentially get the outside trip. That's nice work. Top position again from Safi. Looks like he's potentially landed in the half guard. Difficult to see from this angle.
Safi chest to chest, and again being stifled by Catalin Predica. Those grips must be strong, Dean.
At what point, though, do the biceps burn out from holding the head? That's the thing. You know, it all comes to an end. But, I mean, Safi could literally just reach up, put his thumb on the forearm and push the arm down and free his head. I mean, he's going to the armpit there where there's less leverage. If he wants to go up towards the wrist, dive the thumb in and push the head, just like that. There we go. Now, look, immediately poshes up and lands some nice ground and pound. Oh, this is heavy.
Good punches here from Safi. Safi posturing, finds his way out. A lot of heavy punches here. Shouts here from the referee, and that'll do it. An unbelievable change of fortunes. Frustrated with the breaking of posture in round one, made one good adjustment, broke those grips. Mubibullah Safi, ladies and gentlemen.
The key there, interestingly enough, was literally the thumb in a forearm was the definitive answer between getting the posture broken and no ground and pound, and Safi winning via ground and pound. We saw this takedown from Safi up against the cage. He didn't pummel for the underhook, but he manipulated the outside trip to get that top position, and he did land in a better position, the open half guard initially. Here's where he broke the posture, landed the ground and pound. He mixed it up with a hammer fist as well as the hooks to come through the guard. Did enough to convince the referee to jump in. I mean, you saw a lot of damage being absorbed there from Predica. Heavy hammer fist, landing on the guard, but he's not intelligently defending himself. He's just covering up at this point. The fight's over.
Well, with no effort to improve position or make any meaningful adjustments, a well-timed intervention from Ken Atkinson sees that man, Mubibullah Safi, improve his record further on his march towards greatness. 6-3 in just 2 years of competition, Dean. Gary Pattison with the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute and 34 seconds of round number 2, your winner by TKO in the blue corner, Mubibullah Safi.
And there you go, Safi at 21. Victorious over Predica here at the top of the prelims. This is Cage Steel 33.